Hi, it's Kay Rose with Red Tulip for Parkinson's Awareness, and I am here today with Miss Wendy Chase. And this place is beautiful. Thank you so much for having me here and being able to learn more about your family and the missions that you're chasing right now and the event that's coming up in July.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. It's
Absolutely.
an honor. We're so grateful.
This is fun. Not sitting in an office, being out here on Geist Reservoir. It's just beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's a great day.
So, Wendy, tell us a little bit about this event coming up, and I guess we need to go back to the original why that this event even exists in the first place. So do you want to talk to us a little bit about your family, about your mother, and what everybody's gone through and what you've made out of this?
Sure, absolutely. Well, Chasing a Cure Parkinson's Foundation was founded in, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And it all started on Christmas morning, 2017. And Christmas is one of those celebratory, wonderful, beautiful mornings. And I remember sitting there at my parents' table having breakfast, and all the gifts were under the tree. But I didn't have a gift for my mom. And we knew she was out of options. She's explored all the different medical treatments, surgical treatments for Parkinson's, including deep brain stimulation surgery. Coming from the life science industry, we even explored clinical trials for her. And I sat there that morning, sitting across from her, just empty-handed. I'd never not had a gift for my mom. And it was a moment that God winked at me, because out of nowhere, out comes through my mouth. I said, Mom, what if we started raising money to find a cure for Parkinson's? And she just lit up. And I wish you could have seen her face. I wish everyone could have seen her face. She was so beautiful. And she just looked up and she said, yes. She's like, let's do that, so no other family has to go through this. And that was the start of it. And it was not by design at all.
And the name of the organization for everybody?
Yeah, so Chasing a Cure Parkinson Foundation. So Chasing, my last name is Chase, and my husband, Rob Spalding, his last name is Spalding. So we put Chasing together with Chase and Spalding. Rob's family has been touched by Parkinson's as well. And so together we do this for them and for all the families that are still praying for a cure.
So I know all of this kind of unraveled itself in 2017, 2018, but how long did your mom have Parkinson's? When was she diagnosed?
It's a good question. It was really troubling because she was only in her 50s. And here I sit at 49 going, oh. Wow. And it was pretty aggressive. So she only had it for a few years. And unfortunately, it got the best of her, but she fought it with such grit and grace. I will admire that my entire life. She had more courage than any of us put together.
And so this is how many years in the making for this event? Did you start right away in 2018?
So,
how many events have you had?
So we started in 18.
Mm-hmm.
We started off with a Top Golf in Fishers, Indiana event. We had 2 years of events, and then in 2020 the pandemic showed up, and so we didn't feel right, asking for fundraising at that time.
Yeah.
So we pushed pause for a few years. So that's Finn.
That's Finn.
Finn Chase Spalding right here, golden retriever who thinks he's really mighty.
Oh, he's protecting. He probably is feeling your emotion right now.
Finny, come here, buddy. He sees Maverick, the dog next door. So during the pandemic, we pushed pause. We continued, connecting with our supporters and bringing awareness, but we paused on all fundraising. And so in 2023, we started back up, and we had the first annual Concert for a Cure. And it all started like anything cool on Geist starts. It started on a boat with our next door neighbors, Angie and Chris Laney, who've just become family to us.
Yeah.
4 of us were out on their boat, and just talking like, wouldn't it be so great to have a summer party and, you know, have a band. We were both newer, you know, into the neighborhood here on this side. And that turned into, gosh, what if we did some fundraising and brought some awareness around Parkinson's, and let's reignite chasing a cure for Parkinson's disease. And so we did. And it started with a band and some
So cool.
great local family and friends and fun. And this will be our third year this year, Concert for a Cure.
And because this is kind of a neighborhood party, have you connected with other people in this area who are connected to someone with Parkinson's or has Parkinson's disease here in the Geist area?
Yes, so there, unfortunately, as you know, there's too many families that know this disease too well.
Yeah.
And as well as all the broader neurological diseases. So we do have some very close friends that have been touched by it. And, you know, we're trying to make good of all of that. And they're great advocates and supporters, you know, to get the word out and help people come raise some great funds to get a cure for this disease.
Well, we, Red Tulip team, really appreciate what you guys are doing, and thank you for finding us and telling your story, because our missions are so aligned, and it's really, yes, we have to have the funding, we need to get the government's attention, but just as you mentioned, the awareness of the disease. There's still such a stigma of it's just an older person's shaking disorder.
Yes.
When it's so much more complicated. And as the statistics are about to explode in the next couple of decades, we really need to educate and bring people up to speed of you know, how this not only affects the individual, but the entire family, the workforce, the grandkids, everyone, the animals. It's a devastating disease to watch. And unfortunately, as you mentioned before, there's just too many of my friends that have Parkinson's disease, and I've seen so many people from day of diagnosis to end-stage Parkinson's, and it's horrible to witness, and it makes you feel helpless. But you know, we're doing the best that we can to raise that awareness, to raise funding, and hopefully make a difference. So, thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you so much, and I really want to thank Kim Williams at the Indiana Parkinson Foundation.
It's just wonderful.
When we were at the Choose to Move event recently, that's where I had the pleasure of getting to meet you all. And wow, it was meant to be. What you are all doing, you know, supporting the broader Parkinson's community and bringing us all together, because we all have the same goal in mind, and that's, you know, helping patients and families with this disease, from awareness to quality of life today to, you know, getting that cure sooner than later. So this year, our third annual Concert for a Cure for Parkinson's research is, our goal is to raise $100,000.
Yes.
And it will go directly to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. We are part of a grassroots fundraising group with them called Team Fox. And so all the administrative fees are covered.
Oh, that's
and
great.
in Chase, for our foundation, Chasing a Cure Parkinson Foundation, it's my husband, myself, our board, and our dog Finn. No one takes a salary. We don't have any paid staff. It's 100% volunteer. So every penny that we raise at this event each year, it goes straight to the science. It's phenomenal. So our event this year, we're beyond humbled. There's so many amazing supporters. Our first one I'm so grateful to announce is that our title sponsor is Indy Boat Co. They're a wonderful boat dealership here in Indianapolis, in the Fishers area. And they generously have donated a boat. Yes, a boat. And it's not just any boat. It's this adorable 2026 Starcraft Ski Champ vintage boat. It is absolutely adorable. Dan, the owner, and his wife Laura graciously reached out and said that they wanted to donate it this year, cool. And to not just donate it, they wanted to raffle it. So we've learned a lot through the Indiana Gaming Commission. We were able to get our gaming license, and so we are selling raffle tickets for this boat. And They're available to anyone statewide in the state of Indiana. As long as you're physically purchasing the ticket online while in the state, you can do so.
And that raffle is in motion right now, correct?
Is.
So we will definitely put a link on wherever we can share this video on where people can raffle or get a raffle ticket. How much are the raffle tickets?
So the first, there's a few levels, but the first level is one ticket's $100.
Okay.
And so if you are that lucky winner, $100 for
For
a
a
boat
boat.
that's worth $25,000. And it comes with a beautiful trailer package, all the bells and
wow.
whistles.
Wow.
It's as cute as a button. It'll be a great cruise boat out here watching some sunsets. But we're so grateful to Indie Boat Co. They didn't even know my mom.
Yeah.
And
Did they have a connection to Parkinson's, or why do you think that their heart was so invested in this?
They have ginormous hearts for so many causes and so many therapeutic areas. And they work with a dear friend of ours, and his mom also had Parkinson's, and she passed from that. And so that became the connection there. And here we are.
Great promotion for them, and to showcase what huge hearts that company has. So kudos to them.
They are. Would you like me to share any of the other things? that we got
Yes,
lined up?
absolutely. The boat was the fun one.
Oh, the boat.
There's got to be
the
some other
boat,
cool things.
It is, again, so generous of Dan and Laura. So Reese Nichols, for year 2, they have generously donated a piece of jewelry. Last year, it was this gorgeous necklace. It was worth $5,000. This year, it's a beautiful bracelet worth $5,000 as well. And I got to tell you, last year's story brought tears to everyone in the Cove. So it was a silent auction raffle last year. And the people that won that necklace in the raffle, they anonymously donated that necklace to a lovely woman in our community who is fighting Parkinson's. Her and her husband were at the event. And they came up to me and said, we'd like to donate this and give this to them as a gift, but do not say who it's from. And wow, we presented it, and there was not a dry eye. I mean, it was.
So the woman kept the necklace, though, right? Good.
Yes, it was given to her, and
Yeah, how special.
she's just a wonderful, brave woman, and her husband do a lot of great work with Parkinson's in our community and nationally. They're just wonderful. So this year, we're excited. We're going to do a live raffle this year with that bracelet from Reese Nichols. And Ryan Aldwart from Indy Now, he's going to be our MC this year. And we're going to have a great live raffle, so look out for that.
Those live raffles are a lot of fun. We recently attended a Red Tulip Gala, and they had an auctioneer in Louisville, Kentucky, and he was so much fun. I mean, he just got people so fired up, and the donations were just flying in, and I was so happy for them. And yeah,
That's beautiful. The event that we're having, it's July 18th, Saturday, and it's both a private benefit here at our home. We have tickets for that, and it's also a public event for everyone here in the Cove. So we have usually hundreds of boaters that are here anchoring, and they can hear the live band play. It's beautiful. And for our guest here at the event, in our kitchen right over there, we have a chef, Chef Jay. He is from, he spent 24 years at St. Elmo Steakhouse, and for 16 of those years, he was their executive chef.
wow.
So Chef
That's
Jay
my favorite
is gonna
restaurant, by the way.
Oh my gosh, me too. Their food is unbelievable. So Chef Jay will be here, and he is cooking the food. So he'll be curating some delicious bites and small bites and dessert bites for everyone.
What about that scary cocktail sauce? Is that going to be here?
Gosh, I'm sure the one that if you have a sinus infection, eat that. You'll be good.
We always challenge people from out of town. Just go there and get the shrimp cocktail and see if you can't make a base. It's a challenge.
It's a great challenge. It is a great challenge.
Well, thank you so much for your generosity, for caring so much about this community. And your mother sounded like a beautiful person, and she made a beautiful person, and
gosh.
so thank you for carrying that heart forward. And we're just excited to moving forward. Red Tulip's excited to have a partnership with you, and just make as many changes as we can, bring about as much awareness as we can. So thank you for reaching out.
Thank you all for what you do. You know, I made a promise to my mom, you know, the last conscious night she had. She held me really close and she just said, Wendy, you know, please never stop chasing the cure. And I looked at her and I said, I promise I will keep doing this. And so thank you for helping me continue to love my mom out loud and keep this promise, this whole community. We're so beyond grateful, and there are so many families that are desperately waiting for that cure. And together, we're all going to get there. So thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. And you know, with the tools that we have now with social media and being able to put these kinds of stories out on so many different platforms, we're excited because people with Parkinson's are seeing these things, and they're seeing that there are resources, and they're seeing that there's huge hearts in this community. So it's really important to us to tell these stories, and yeah, so thank you.
Oh, thank you. We're so grateful. We're so grateful to be to have you as a partner and to be a partner. So thank you for everything.